yours.
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you, Jonathan, for trusting me with sharing Radmila's thoughts with the broader community. And he also put it out. I will put it on the screen. I don't know if you can see my screen now. Can you?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Thank you.
Okay. So, my dearest Anna, you asked, and you know it was not going to be an easy answer. Enjoy. I start with the end, a spoiler for you, in case you don't feel like reading. The answer to your question is that you never know until the end. And the end is always happy. If it's not happy, it is not the end. I'm in the middle of it. Since I'm in the middle of it, I know that I have had some hits. I have had some misses. I will have more hits, and I will have more misses. It's too soon for the final recap. I'm in the middle of it. Of what? Of my life, already 50. Of my projects. How many do I have? 2. I am with the people that I chose to spend my life with. Family, friends, Oxinity family. And I practice my 2 hobbies, swimming and reading. Simple. My choice, it goes with the privilege, freedom. It goes with the responsibility, service. I'm free to choose, but I have the responsibility to serve. Do I struggle? Most of the time. Am I satisfied? Almost never. Am I proud of some achievements? Hell yes. Have I done my homework? I hope I never finish it. I hope I'm just in the middle of it. Has it been hard at times? Very so much. Have I had my share of losing? Yes. And there is more to come. It's life. It is what it is. Am I upset when someone of value for me departs? Yes. Should I change so that they stay? No. Was I happy when you were part of us? Yes. Grateful, thrilled, amused, delighted. Was I upset when you left? Yes. Do I regret it? No. You need to fly. You had to experience. Be grateful, be mad, but above all, remember us. Has that happened with more people? Yes. Do I want it not to happen anymore? No. Do I believe in what I do? Yes. Is there an easier way? Yes. Should I choose it? No. Do I make my point about what we do? No. I'm almost never satisfied. Should we change our identity? No. Should we make changes? Every single day. For the sake of education. Should we keep the essence? Definitely. What is that essence? There is something great, a person that teaches another person or people. There is something greater than a person, a greater good that is achieved when people join forces, and then that greater good operates in the benefit of every single part of the group. When we realize it, everyone is happier. Am I talking about utopia here? I'm actually not. There is a way for people, say teachers, to be better paid if they work together. If there are 2 intrinsic parts for a whole, is it not better for the 2 parts to cooperate towards a win-win? If the whole is made of 2 parts, is it not better for every single part to achieve to be better off personally within the whole and make the whole greater? Can we now apply it to teaching? Let's call the whole education. Can we not achieve a better education by allowing teachers to reach better compensations if they participate in more than just teaching? Could we not give them tools to be more resourceful? Why not allowing them to have a business, to grow in students, to be richer? Happiness. When you prove the hypothesis, when you see that it works, when there are teachers that are better off than before, when there are students that are better off than before. Oxinity. Sadness. When I fail to transmit it, like I might be failing now, And people get angry with us for not being like the rest. Hope, thinking that this is not the end. Not to the email. Physically, yes, but I'm afraid I could barely shape the tip of the iceberg here. Not to the project, not to my life. I'm in the middle of it all. So am I happy? When I receive emails like yours, yes, I am. Will a cup of coffee with you make me happy? I would enjoy it a big deal. I'll let you know when I'm next in Madrid if you are willing. Until then, a big hug. I hope you are in the middle of it too. Radmila Gurkova. May she rest in peace.
Thank you so much, Gargo. Thank you so much. In every single word that you wrote, there's so much. This is why when I'm asked, what are you gonna do? So I'm gonna take that it's in you, and we're gonna build this together again, okay? So it's not that we are gonna do something new. No, we're gonna do exactly the same that we started from the first day, from the first Friday talk, and we are going to take it, and it's you guys that are gonna lead from now on, okay? It was impossible for this to be done for one person or by one person, and now it's time to go and start something new. At this point, I'm talking with a lot of people, and I will for sure talk with a lot more. And we will make this organization where it's going to be from down to up to down, no matter, okay? But ideas have to be taken and have to be discussed and have to be put it so we can evolve, right? So that's what we're going to be doing. Now, for me, this is it. So if anyone wants to share things, I know that you've shared with me, so maybe it's not the time, or maybe it is. So go back to you guys, and thank you very much. Anyone to say something?
Okay, well, I'll say something just to break the ice. I wrote a blog post 2.5 years ago about the Oxinity business model, which I never published. And just a few months ago, Radmila said, do it, right? And she always said that we are going to change the world. And I guess maybe every one of you have a different idea of what changing the world is, but I'm going to share mine with you. There's this thing about, the first time Radmila said, you're going to present the business model. Me? I hate money. I don't like money. How am I going to talk about this, right? And then you understand that the business model is not about money. It's about other things, like, for me, values. And maybe I have this romantic idea, teenage romantic idea, that I still want to change the world. But she always said that. And for me, it's making a better world that is more just, more justo, more fair for everybody. Fair for everybody, with really not even values, attitudes of, as you know, empathy and generosity. And some people say, yeah, I was speaking to a person yesterday. She said, yeah, but you put the word euro in front. And I said, yeah, but that's not, it doesn't contradict. I can still be generous and make money. I can still be empathetic and make money. I can still be loving and make money, right? So for me, changing the world in this savage world of hyper capitalism where people destroy each other, the business model for me should win a Nobel economy prize. I mean, where people make money helping others, for me, that could be the ultimate goal of the society where we live in and the lifestyle that we have. And I love the Oxinity project. I love technology, and I love it because it questions the status quo. And the only reason why humankind has evolved is because somebody one day said, hey, are we doing it the right way? Is this the best way to do it? Is there another way? And in terms of both teaching, learning, and making money, the Oxinity project does that. And I'm a very radical person, and I love it. And that would be it for me. This is something that can change the world. I know it's a little tiny weeny stepping stone, but this links also to when we talk about growth. I saw a quote the other day about Benjamin Franklin, and he said, faith, which I believe in, is taking a small step without being able to see the whole ladder. And maybe this Oxinity project is that little small step that I know can be very, very significant. And for me, as a summary, we are Oxinity. And Radmila never said, this is my community. She also said, this is our community. And she always invited us to do it together. And these words have always been in my mind. So these are my thoughts of the day. And I hope to meet all of you at one point in person. I met Bev, I met Josie, I met Geru, I met Elham. So I hope that someday we can actually get to see each other beyond the screen. And I want to thank you, Maria, above everybody here, sorry, and Mari Carmen, and all of you guys who are my friends, but I can't name everybody, but Maria, always. And I want to thank her because she, for me, is a lot. Thank you. Next.
Well, if I can reflect for one sentence or two on what Georgina has said, it's a education. I hope it will have a leading role in the building of our future, whether it's us teachers or the broader society of the whole world. And I think, I don't know if you feel the same, but here we are really given the tools and the means to be happy teachers. And when teachers are happy, from my own experience, from my background, when teachers are happy, then students achieve more. They gain more knowledge, they gain more motivation, and that's very important. So thank you for everyone making this possible. Radmila, Maria, Jonathan, Marie Carmen, and all my peers here. God bless.
Hi everyone. I really don't have words. Okay, it's tough. Many of you know, some of you don't. I was the first Oxinity, and I think it's a testament to everything. No, that I'm still here. You know, I really believe in the whole thing. Although sometimes I can't come to meetings or be so active. I've been here since always, and I plan to continue. It's just the whole format, everything is just wonderful, and everything she achieved, everything that has been done by everyone is just amazing. So, I mean, I saw it begin, I saw just the beginning of everything, and I know we will continue to thrive. I know we all know it, it's just there, you know. And the base, you know, what was established is there, so we have a lot to work with already, so it's great. I just want to wish my love to everyone, okay?
I have something I can share. I'm feeling a bit emotional, and yeah. But actually, after a Friday talk, actually the last Friday talk we had with Radmila, I sent her a quote after, and because I feel like sometimes I want to say something and then I don't get an opportunity. But I sent it to her. I was like, oh, like maybe we can use this in the next Friday talk. And she was like, yeah, I can confirm it's brilliant. You should definitely share it. And then, like, sadly, obviously, I couldn't. But yeah, maybe I'd like to share it with you because I feel like it really embodies her like refusal to give up and her resilience, which is something like I've really, really been missing already. Maybe if I don't know if I should share my screen. Sorry, 1 second. I didn't prepare this. Hang on. There we go. Okay, bear with me. Okay. So yeah, I just saw this like with this guy on LinkedIn, but I just really like the sentiment. And it's a yes gives you an opportunity, a no gives you feedback. The only way you lose is by doing nothing. And I feel like Radmila embodied that so much. Just don't give up no matter what. Like, doesn't matter how many no's you get, it doesn't matter what happens. You know, if you write so many blogs and you don't get leads, and like I actually got my I got my first lead at the weekend from a blog, and it was actually one that I translated from her. And I was just like, you can believe in spirituality or whatever, but for me, that was just like a little gift from her, and it just meant so much. And yeah, I feel like I still can't believe she's really gone, but together we can do this. So yeah, thank you guys.
If I can, I just wanted to share that Jonathan mentioned how 2 weeks ago we all met in Sofia, and it was amazing on a personal level, on the professional level. But I want to say something that I went back with was, this was a Friday, and everybody was there for a big celebration, basically a holiday. Yeah, all day, people that we don't see in these meetings, the behind the scenes. And I had the joy of meeting Thomas, Tatiana, who were there, and people that we don't really know how much they do for us. And they spent into the evening in their laptops without a break, making sure that we all got paid, because it was the final day for doing the generated. And these guys just didn't stop all day, even though they were on holiday. They sat in the hotel foyer working for us, and it kind of blew me away. And I think that a lot of things that go behind the scenes that we don't know, and it's pretty amazing. So what we do see is amazing, but we need to be aware of what they do for us as well behind the scenes. So thank you.
I'd like to, just going off of what Bev said, I think that was kind of what was so special about Radmila, is that she saw a place for everybody, whether you were behind the scenes or if it's because you spoke in Friday Talks or whatever it was. And she really every single person, when you spoke to her, you felt like the most special person in Oxinity and whatever. And I guess it's on us now, I guess, really to find that in each other. And Georgina does an amazing job of that. She reaches out to everybody, and she always finds fit. And obviously Radmila was the one that really did that. So I don't know, I guess if, myself included, if we can all kind of push ourselves to do that and to find those bits about each other, which is what I think she did so well. So
can I add something, guys? I am one of the first people who met her maybe in the office, like in 2019. And when I saw John's message in the group, I was like, sorry, I can't speak. I'm gonna miss her so much. Sorry.
I know I've already spoken, but just because what Blanca said just reminded me of something as well. Like for me, like Radmila feels like Mama Oxinity, and I realized how much like she's felt like a mum presence for me. Like literally, like so I feel so frustrated at this, but my last message to her was like, "Oh, my blog's broken. Like, can you help me with this?" And I just realized like I spoke to her nearly every day, but half of it was just me being like, I need help with this, or like something's broken, or like, how do I make this blog better? And she just always had like so much time, and she was so caring, even if I was feeling frustrated, or I don't know, sometimes I get really emotional and overwhelmed, and she's just so patient and caring. And like Blanca said, you know, we really need to carry that energy ourselves with each other in the community. Yeah.
Hi, everyone. I'm also emotional. It's difficult to speak, but I just wanted to share that I joined Oxinity back in 2020 when actually we were meeting in the office in Barcelona. That's where I met Radmila 1 month after moving to Barcelona, and actually right before this COVID pandemic hit, and we were having meetings there and we were meeting live. And yeah, she's just been always like this for everyone. And I just want to say that she really taught me how to be a teacher. Thank you.
Guys, I just I'll try to be quick because I don't think I can speak too much, but I'm listening to all of you, and here's the proof that she's in all of us. Everything I'm hearing is like exactly what her essence is, and I'm so fucking proud of belonging to this community and seeing that she's in every single one of us. It's amazing. It's amazing. Thank you so much to all of you.
I think I'd say my 2 pence. I remember when I met Radmila, it was again, like Bida said, back in 2019, I think it was. She came down to Madrid, and you know, a couple of times I think she came to the WeWork where we were based. And just remember her approachability. She was very, very welcoming and always smiling. She had this great smile that was kind of radiated a kind of warmth. That's like the lasting memory, I think. You know, she was very, very easy to talk to. You didn't, you know, it's like sometimes, oh, do I say this? You might feel silly or something like that. But I think she was very welcoming, very warm, and very, very positive. And she kind of radiated that. That was kind of infectious, I think, you know. So a great loss, a great loss. Very, very sad. That's mine.
Ben?
You got your
Hey,
mic off,
yes.
Ben. Mic off, Ben.
Yeah, I got it on. Sorry. I just hearing you all. I thought I wanted to share how it all started for me, because I think this is really shows, you know, Radmila really. I can't remember the date. It was many, many years ago, maybe 8. I'm not sure, or 7. Anyhow, I saw this ad, you know, English course and English teachers needed, wanted. I'd never taught in my life, and I decided to go for it, and I signed up. And the course was 1 month in that time. But 2 weeks in it, Radmila says, Ben, do you want to teach? We need a teacher. And I was like, yeah, but I've never taught. I don't know. I haven't finished the course. And her philosophy was, you can do it. I mean, you know English. That's, you know, that's enough. And it was. I remember being very nervous the first day, but then, you know, here I am 10 years later. And now I'm a teacher. I wasn't at the beginning. Now I am. And I think that I owe her that so much. I mean, I owe her basically everything in this sense. And I think that embodies what she was, is, you know, language is that. It's live and anybody can do it. So I think that's what we've got to continue projecting. Anybody can do this, and show people and motivate people to do it and share it between us and all of this. It's hard for me to express myself properly because I'm emotional also, but I don't know. I think that that's what she, I like to believe what she is, not even was, you know. So yeah, we've got to go with this. Love you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna talk. Well, being in Friday Talk is so hard without her, but I just wanted to show off because I never forget the first Friday Talk that I attended last year. I mean, Georgina knows, I was in the darkest days of my life. She knows, like, she really knows. And I never forget, like, the first Friday Talk, she mentioned my name, like, mentioned my name. I'm gonna show off because it's like a highlight in my career. She mentioned my name as like how fast we could trust Sagar with our clients and how happy everyone is. And you have no idea how that changed my life. And I remember after that Friday Talk, I recorded that part of the video and I just watched it like for a month, 2 months, and I sent it to all my family and friends. Like, look, she's the boss. She named me. She mentioned me in the Friday Talks. I'm proud, and I never forgot how Georgina, she was like proud, because she hired me, and I'm so proud of that. I'm gonna show up with that video for the rest of my life. Actually, it's like so hard. It is so hard, like having Friday Talks without her from now on. I probably knew her less than all of you, but like she was a light. She was like a real light, and we're gonna miss her for the rest of our lives for sure. And I just prepared myself to play violin contribution for her, but I can't because I'm shaking. But I mean, actually, it's good that we don't forget that to thank each other on daily basis, maybe because we are like helping each other every day, and sometimes we forget about that. Really, honestly, we forget about that. And thank you all. Thank you for being in this community and like helping one another. Thank you.
Okay, it's me, it's Paz. I didn't really know why I needed to be in this talk today. Yes, Radmila was a role model, not only for business. It was just like for being available first. She was always available, whatever, how busy she was. It was just so easy to contact, as Matt said. Then she was very good at listening to people. No matter how many things she was on, she was able to, sort of focus on you. When you were with her, she was on, with you. But also, it wasn't just like nice, No, she was prepared to tell you the truth. If you were wrong, if she thought that you were not going, well. So, yeah. And she was most of all for me. It was a very tough time in my life as well. Once we were very, very engaged with Oxinity. It was like the pandemic. It was like, no way, She was very inspiring. She just like, light you, what you actually needed to go through. So I'd like to thank you all for bringing me this opportunity to share this time with you. It's true that Oxinity, it wasn't just Radmila, but Radmila was quite a lot of Oxinity. And yes, I'll just, it's very hard for me to think about future now. But yes, I suppose that she gave us something that is into us now. We just got that, and we have to just keep it on. There's no way to do otherwise. Thank you, and a kiss for everyone.
Right, I wanna I wanna say something, although it's pretty hard to let the words come from my mouth right now, actually. I rarely tell personal things, you know, like I don't used to talk about my personal stuff. But when I became a member of this community, I was in the middle of a really hard time actually. Um, and I was hesitating all the time, you know, because I was not sure about anything. I was just, you know, not having a good time. But Georgina gave me this opportunity, and then I passed. And after a few months, I felt glad to be here, and I felt proud. And Radmila was also responsible of that, because although I was not in touch with her every day, but she was the one, for example, that encouraged me to take this Minecraft project, which is something, I don't know, very original, very new. And also Maria, Jonathan, the three of them, they were encouraging me to take this step. And I think that great things can be done through it. And I'm so grateful to everybody actually in this community. Georgina, Mari Carmen, Bea, Josie, like everyone that you know, everyone means like a little, sorry. You mean something very important for me, actually. So thank you, guys.
Guys, I just wanna I'm gonna keep this really short because I'm really upset by of this. I knew Radmila for more or less a decade, and she helped me grow so much, not only as a teacher but as a person. And yeah, I've got so many memories, you know, not only teaching but Christmas parties and the Friday talks and everything. And yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, sorry.
I just want to say thank you to everyone. It's hard, but I think that everything that I learned is thanks to her. I remember the first day that I met Jonathan, and then he told me, go and have a breakfast with Radmila every week. You will learn a lot. And it's true.
Hello, everyone. I'm sure most of you guys don't really know me. I've been part of the Oxinity community, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years. I don't always get the chance to attend the Friday talks, and I was quite shocked to see the news yesterday, you know. It's a weird feeling, you know, having met someone sort of virtually, but you have like this contact with this person, and now you lose this person. And it's like, wow, like who do I contact to give my condolences to, or like what do I do if I want to send some flowers or something? But really, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone. And it's like many of you mentioned, Radmila was an amazing person, a mother figure, a you know a thought leader, you know, so inspirational. And yeah, I don't think there is much more I could really add. I just really wanted to say thanks to everyone else. As you guys mentioned, the community is great. I think it's really, you know, really on the cusp, on the precipice of technology and learning languages. And I'm really happy to be part of this community. And so to everyone that's like pulling the strings in the background, you guys are awesome and you guys are appreciated. So yes, I just wanted to, and of course, this message to Radmila, you are appreciated. Thank you.
I just want to say something without repeating what I said on my LinkedIn post. But I was just thinking now, like, technology and the way it progresses so rapidly. And I'm not a tech expert, but I see it all around me. And obviously all the Friday talks learning about AI and how Oxinity uses technology. And I think there's the tendency, and I'm sure we've all experienced it, of technology dehumanizing people. And in my previous experience of teaching on other platforms, I really just felt like an entity. I didn't feel like a person. And I taught for 2 different platforms, and in both of those, it was good experience to just get exposure on the screen, but it was never going to be, neither of them were going to be places where I was going to stay. But I literally just stumbled across Oxinity, and I'd also been through quite a rough time professionally and personally. And first interview was with Georgina, and I was thrilled to immediately just be part of this community. I have even ended up attending the webinars twice because I was so nervous, but it was like speaking to Radmila and Maria and Georgina. They just gave me so much confidence to just jump in. And I think going back to the whole humanity part of things, so Oxinity uses technology, but in no way have I ever felt like an entity. Interacting with the platform and the technology that we are using to make education better and make our lives better, I've never felt like an entity. And then Radmila always humanized you, always, and you guys have all mentioned that interacting with her, it made you feel like you were the only person that she was speaking to. And yeah, recently in March, I lost my dad, and that was, well, it's a horrendous time, and I pretty much just fell off the planet. And teaching has been very hard for me. And the last thing Radmila did for me was to allow me to just take Mondays off from teaching and just do activities, just so I could, because it was something that I really enjoyed, and I could close myself in and not focus, not face anyone, because it was so draining. And she was just so accommodating and so understanding, and I stopped doing promotions. I fell off the planet, but she never came to me and say, hey, what's happening? What's happening with the promotions? And I don't even know where I am with that, but I still feel appreciated by this community, and I still felt appreciated and acknowledged by Radmila. And yeah, I'm grateful for that. And yeah, thank you to all of you. This really is an extraordinary community, and everyone that I've spoken to who is interested in doing TEFL and teaching English, I tell them about Oxinity. And if whenever Oxinity is hiring people outside Europe and America, I always just pass on the link, and because it really is something special. And I'm grateful for Radmila for what she's built, and I'm grateful for the legacy she's left to a whole community, and it's something beautiful. Thanks.
Guys, so yeah, I'll say something quick. I think we're saying how important she was to all of us. Always saw the best in everyone. I remember I started like 2016, 2017 with Ben. Ben taught me actually, and yeah, Radmila told me to just jump right in. I'll remember the Christmas parties. We would all, you know, bring food from, you know, our culture or something like this. And yeah, I just have this picture of her smiling at the Christmas party. So I'll stay with that. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Hey guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for this. This is what we've built. It's you guys. It's all the connections and everything that you've said. Wow. Now, yes, there's gonna be an after and before, or before and after, but this is not gonna change. I promise you that. So every single conversation that you had with her, you will have to bring it back, okay? So, and now it's not going to be one person giving you everything, but it's going to be many people giving everything, okay? So it's the way it has to be. It's the way it was meant to be, okay? And that's it. So it's incredible. It's you guys giving, okay? So you've always gave, and it will be like that, okay? This weekend, I'll start organizing again, redesigning the organization, and you will see. I mean, you will lead, okay? So and we will follow. So thank you so much for this. Okay. Bye, guys. I'll see you next week. Cheers.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye, everyone.
Bye, guys. Everyone.